one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Vandal Hearts. I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, we began our adventure, and we met Ash and Diego and Clint. They work for security of the security forces of a grand nation that is sort of not exactly doing particularly great right now. It's kind of got a whole lot of corruption deep down inside itself, and we're all feeling a little bit conflicted about what it is we're doing with ourselves, but that's okay, because we're being sent on an entirely separate mission in order to do something that might possibly end up being good for us. Basically the world's most famous hero in the world has gone missing, and we've been sent off to go and find them. So, we've got pretty much everything that we have and want in order, just making absolutely certain. Yep, I've upgraded all of our gear, and we've got items and all that good stuff, so yeah, we should be more than good. Let's just go to the palace ruins! Alrighty, now it's time for things to switch up just a little tiny bit. Each new map is going to introduce just a little bit more to the whole equation. This was the palace of the Ashar dynasty. 15 years ago, Eris's army arrived here. This magnificent palace was burned to the ground, especially impressive considering it was made out of stone. I have no idea how they managed to do that. Even now, when it grows dark, the spirits of the dead haunt this place. Ordinarily, that would be superstition, but ghosts are straight up a thing in this universe, so yeah. Hey, cut it out, you're giving me the creeps. Diego, we literally fought war ghosts not even 15 minutes ago. Go back where you came from. A curse will befall all who enter here. Don't be silly, nothing to be afraid of. What are you talking about, Ish? There are freaking ghosts here. That's a lot to be afraid of. Fools, die then if you wish. Bum. It's a bunch of boogermans. Oh boy. They look like big-ass piles of boogers, so I'm not even gonna lie. But alright, all we gotta do is obliterate all that is in front of us. Simple enough, I would imagine. However, they are a character class we have not seen yet. Armor class, which means they are highly resistant to all manner of physical attack. But that's literally all we've got available to us, so we're just gonna have to find a way to make do. First things first, we soften them up with a little bit of arrows. And there we go. But yeah, no, see, that's not an impressive amount of damage. Alright, we're definitely going to have to work together, even more so than we normally do. Hoo-yah! Okay, woo, yep, They are golems, if it were not obvious. They're made of clay, so they're not the most durable things in the universe, but obviously a whole hell of a lot more durable than flesh and bone, I'll tell you that much. Also, they're one of the only things in the game that don't explode into geysers of blood. It'd be weird if they did. And yes, I know I said that it wasn't weird that ghosts were full of blood, but I am saying that it would be weird if rock monsters were. I stand by my extraordinarily inconsistent sense of what isn't weird. Alright, so luckily a lot of the golems are feeling oh so very much lazy, so we don't gotta worry too much about them. We just gotta worry about the immediate surrounding area, specifically this whole mess. Let's see, yeah, no, the wall's in the way, so we can't do anything about that. Also, Clint ain't looking too particularly fine and dandy at this moment. Horribly unfortunate that. Alright, tell you what, Diego. What we're gonna do is work together to get rid of this fellow. There we go. And let's see, your walking ability. All right, no, it's safe. It's safe. We need. Damn. Okay, no. You know what? I think it's safe. It's possible he might block this, but okay, that was the right call. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to use Ash as a bit of a block. Hey, so that it can't wander on over to Clint. Or at the very least, it'll become significantly more difficult for it to do so. Let's see, you're not, yeah, okay. Whew, yeah, because you're gonna have to go around the corridor now. Yeah, alright. I probably should have checked that out before I committed, if I'm honest with you, but it's fine. And no, he's made peace with his fate. You gotta respect that about a golem. Hoo-yah! And there you friggin' go, people. Alright, the other golems, not interested. They watched, no, hang on. A couple of them are a wee bit interested indeed. Alright, okay, so now we've got some choices to be a-makin'. Let's see, we can split up, or we can stay bunched together. Boy, oh boy, ain't that just a fine how-do-you-do. Diego's not gonna be able to reach. I do want that treasure chest as well. Alright, and we'll have Ash head over this way on his own. He has the most reliant sustainability of the entire team, so I figure, you know, in addition to his higher attack stat than usual, he should be able to handle himself in a general sense. More or less. I mean, if we gotta cut and run, we'll cut and run. Don't worry about it. Alright. We will make sure to use our herbs for this whole situation. Make Clint the more tantalizing target for the golem to punch. There we are. Okay, that'll keep us good and level. And a level up for our troubles as well. You freaking love to see it, you sure do. Alright. I mean, no matter what, I mean, if the golem does attack Diego, it's not really that big of a problem. But, I mean, defense 28, defense 40, so yeah. Diego will survive, but it's gonna hurt like all manner of hell, so, I mean, good to avoid it if we can manage it. Alright, yes. Dare to walk towards me if and you so choose. See how it goes for yous. Even the golems are smart enough to know that attacking from behind is the right call. Downright nefarious of the creatures, I must say. Alright. Let's see. The main how-do-you-do is getting this whole thing over here, this treasure chest. Hang on, let me lower the camera for a second. Yeah, kind of need to push it somewhere else. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever gotten that treasure chest. I'll make a go for it, but I mean, if all of the enemies end up dying in the process before I get the chance, then that's their fault, not mine. I'm here to show off as much as I possibly can, but if the game ain't gonna play ball, then by Jove, I guess we're just gonna have to play Jenga, alright? Build up this nonsense tower as high as we possibly can, see how it goes. Good day, sir! Alright, that's how you do that. Okay, so, Golem Boy. Alright, no matter what, you're gonna be able to get over to him, so we'll just go ahead and have the high ground. There we are. Hoo-yah! But yeah, no. Ash is just built different. Despite the fact that, I never actually explicitly went into this, despite the fact that he uses swords like Clint, he's not a swordsman, he's a hero. He has his own dedicated class that only he has. It's pretty fantastic, actually. Alright. To the best of my knowledge, nothing can happen that can get anybody killed, at least at this exact moment in time. I think we're fine. Don't worry about it. Man, that cannot feel comfy. Hoo-yah! There we are. Just have you two continue to work together to the best of your abilities. How dare you, sir? All right. Now, this is gonna hurt. I mean, granted, probably hurt you a whole hell of a lot more. Or maybe it didn't hurt at all. I mean, you're a golem. You don't have nerve endings. You were given the gift of life. However, I don't think you were given the gift of sense. I mean, perhaps they did. I mean, they can clearly see. I can see their freaky-deaky glowy blue eyes and everything. So, I mean, there's something to this. Probably. Regardless. What dang? There you go. Can't do nothing when an arrow's flying over near you, now can ya, buckaroo? Good day to you. There we go. Whittling them down. Whittling them down. Okay, so now what we're going to do is head over here. I believe he is also holding on to an herb. Yeah, there we are. There we are. That'll keep you good and level. Alright, so we're as good as we're gonna get. Let's move on. See what happens. Alright, it would be really, really cool of these golems if they could line up behind this boulder. This very conveniently round, pushable boulder. It would be delightful if you could do that for me. Dare to dream, right? Regardless. Free stuff! Oh, baller. Nice. Elixir. I will gladly partake. Thank you kindly. Alright, Diego, you just kind of go off and do your own thing. Don't think it's really going to make too much of a grand difference. And we'll just kind of have Ash stay exactly where he is at the moment. That seems to be the play. Alright, now, if some of these golems could make the stupid play, they are not making the stupid play. And that is, it's doing me a big heckin' bother. Alright. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Ash take up a defensive position here. They can't, like, get through him, so they're not going to be able to attack. It's only gonna be one attack at a time, which he can counter slowly over time, deal damage. And that could give us the time we're looking for to figure out this whole push puzzle situation. It's conceivable that one of the golems might get bored and try to attack Diego and Clint, but they can handle it themselves. We don't got anything to worry about there. Heck of a wind-up you got on that one there, buckaroo. There we are. Yes, this will save us. Oh, yeah, okay, nope, never mind. Never mind, both golems have made their choice. That is unfortunate. All right, well, no sense letting this dude stay alive at this point. I was just gonna keep making him prevent that whole thing from happening. Doesn't look like that's gonna be working. Seems real unlikely that we're gonna be able to get this thing to work out, but we're gonna try. We are going to try. We'll put Diego in the best defensive position possible. Very good, very good. Now let's see what these two golems can figure out to do. All right. There you go. Rub those brain cells together. Oh dear, they seem woefully confused as to what to do with themselves. How terribly unfortunate. All right. Well, Diego, you just keep on doing your thing. Clint, you're gonna have to play this much more safe. And I guess Ash continue to, I don't know, tantalize the golems into heading on over to your general direction. They could attack from both sides. What a tempting prospect, am I right? I believe you are. Let's be a fight in here, all right? All right, so, okay, that works. That works great. Because if they did attack from both sides, then they were both gonna die in the next turn, and there wasn't gonna be anything we could do about that. Yeah, it's not looking likely that we're gonna make this work, but boy, are we ever gonna try. And Ash, oh, hey, you learned Ice Storm. How very cool. All right, well, we can make use of that at a later point. Staying alive, astronomically more important than our newfound ice magics. You're not a lot of situations where you're gonna actually hear me say something like that, so cherish it now. All right, what yon golems choose to do, eh? All right, now they're doing it. Okay. Then, just about the only thing I could conceivably do is try to have Ash retreat and have the golem follow after him. But I'm pretty sure we're going to end up counterattacking this golem to death, like, immediately. How terribly unfortunate. For him. And us to a lesser degree. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I think it's like this. There we are. And then you kinda, yeah, you push it here, and then you can climb up. All right. But yeah, no, there is literally no way on Earth that you can not counterattack. That's just not a thing that they can do. Well, I certainly gave it the old college try, but that golem is absolutely about to get itself killed. It's got literal rocks for brains. You know, you can only get so mad at it for itself. Do you get mad at a bird for flying or a fish for swimming? You can't get mad at a golem for being dumb as sin. Regardless, I'm sure there wasn't anything supremely amazing in there anyway, so it's really not that big a deal. And there you go. Behold, my clay golems! That doesn't sound like the same voice. So this is the one who created the golems. was a pretty vicious thing to do. You're the vicious ones, trying to make my daddy into a traitor. Daddy? Who are you? Eleni Dunbar, daughter of Magnus Dunbar. General Dunbar? But it seems that you're misinformed. We're just trying to... Miss Eleni! Oh, and here comes the man! Huxley! I told you not to follow me. But Miss Eleni... Oh, some gentleman from the DSF. I hope she didn't bother you. Bother? She tried to kill us! Oh, God, not again. This keeps happening. 1,000 humble pardons, my lords. I'm Miss Eleni's tutor, Huxley Hobbs. It seems as if the young miss has heard some foolish rumors. It isn't a foolish rumor! All right, let's all settle down. Please, just listen to our side of the story. Some say that Magnus was planning a coup, but we never believed it. So you think something happened to him? That's what we came to this island to find out. Oh, damn, I really jumped the gun on that one, didn't I? Oh, boy, I'm so sorry. I believe you. Let's get started. Absolutely not. I won't allow it, miss. It's my decision. Stop calling me miss. Please, Ash, I want to help my father. Let me come with you. I mean, I'm just going to tell you now, you don't get a choice one way or the other, but why on earth would we ever say no to additional help? Look, I'm going to be completely real with you. She's walking around with a magic staff. I think you know the kind of help she can provide. Yeah, no, we're rocking and rolling with this one. Okay, let's go. But you better be able to take care of yourself. Yeah, thanks, Ash. Oh my God, jeez, Ash, I can't believe you. What? In that case, I shall be forced to go as well. Although I appear frail, I am a master of healing. You will need my help. That jingle, y'all! Yay! 2 friends! Even the old guy is gonna come with us? Oh, man. Hey, you're not gonna be complaining when he saves your life several dozens of times over. He ain't joking. He's a healer. And boy, howdy, is he a good at it, too. Uh-oh. Come on, old man. Tell us what you know. I know nothing. Don't lie, Count. As the highest-ranking nobleman, you must know. Fool. My father heard you. How about that? Hey, it's not nice to mistreat old people. Ah, beans. Oh, it's you. Don't kill the old fool. Yet. There's still valuable information that we require. I like you. You're almost as evil as I. You know, there's a lot of extraordinarily explicit things you could say about Cain. But you can't say that he doesn't just enjoy who he is. He makes no excuses. So, you know, there's that, I guess. Would you like to take a crack at breaking this, old man? Enough, Cain. So, Dolph, how goes our little plan? Everything is going as scheduled. Just to be sure, one of my people has even infiltrated their group. Good. Now we just have to wait for them to arrive at Gilbaris Island. Gilbaris Island? No, you mustn't! I knew you knew something. Now you can tell me everything you know. Poor guy. Alright, so let's take a little gander at our new recruits. We've got Eleni and we've got Huxley. She is a mage, he is a cleric. There is a difference. She focuses on black magic, he focuses on white magic. Simple as that. I will get into more of the intricacies at a later point when it's a little more irrelevant. For example, right heckin' now. Right now seems pretty relevant. Let's go. Out of one battle and immediately into another. Our job is truly never done. These kinds of bridges just aren't safe. Come on, I'm going anyway. I'm not so sure about that. Well, that's all kinds of problems. Those aren't merchants. Don't bother me none. We can always sell their stuff for money after we kill them. Oh, boy. Oh, I forgot he said the exact same thing. Woo! I like the shrugging emotion he's got himself here, too, though. That's fun. Where did these guys come from all of a sudden? Don't worry. Piece of cake. Hey, it looks like these guys are game. Don't worry. We won't even bloody our hands. I mean, you're using swords and arrows, so I would hope not. Look out. I smell gunpowder. Oh, well, that's rather aggressive now, isn't it? Huh? I missed. How did you miss? Well, that's okay. The bridge will collapse soon anyway. They're headed for the bottom of the river. All right, well, that's unfortunate. This is not good. Let's cross this bridge before it collapses. I'm not entirely sure exactly if it can collapse or not. Usually the mission kind of ends before something like that can even happen. Anywho, all right. So, here's a quick little lesson. Straight from my very, very younger self, all right? The bridge is going to continue to explode and collapse, bit by bit, piece by piece. So, don't make your first turn pushing every single one of your characters to the back in order to make it harder for them to get to you, because they're all going to explode and die, and it will not go well for you. All right. So, no, what we have to do... I don't know how they managed to get these Hellbats. Trained up a bunch of Hellbats. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move exactly one space forward. Any more, and the Hellbat will be able to take advantage of our positioning and take a big-ass chomp out of us. And we do not want that, obviously. But yeah, this is why you always want to check to see just how far your enemies can go. They'll stop just short, so we'll be able to take advantage of that. And also not explode. All right. Now, we still do exactly what I did, at least conceptually, back in the day. Have the enemies come to us. That is the way to go about it. If they're the ones in pursuit, then they have to play by our rules and our positioning. Even if we are backed to a corner, we still get to choose how we end up engaging in battle. Luckily, those four decided to play it safe for whatever reason. And tick, tick, boom! It's out. Yeah, do be mindful. Do be mindful. Eleni, why don't you whip out some golems now? Don't you remember? You destroyed them all. Do you know how long it took me to make those golems? 1 year to form them from the mud and 2 years to give them life. Individually or all at once? Okay, I got it. Next time, you should make them a little more durable. I love that interaction, because it also just kind of very casually brings up, like, she had control over golems, why doesn't she anymore? That's why. They're a massive pain in the ass. So, that's fun. Okay, this game's got some good fun times to it. Alright, so, Diego, you can just continue to chill exactly where you're standing. Yup! There we are. Okay, so, perhaps not the wisest of choices in the universe, but Huxley, I'm going to need you to slap this bat upside the face with your cane. Oh yeah, there we go, that's effective, let's go! Alright, but his defense is abysmal, do be careful. Anyway, let's see, what's the range on your, yes, very good, very good. Alright, cast some of that crazy, freaky, deaky magic, girl! What precisely she's doing to this creature, I haven't the foggiest. But it hurts like hell, so that works out fairly well for us. Alright, next on the agenda, we'll have Clint take point. Slap that bat. There we are, okay. Yeah, Oh, did I ever mention that flying type enemies are strong against swordsmen? Because they are. In case you weren't aware of that fact, they oh so very much are. So, yeah, good idea to get them a little bit out of here. Alright? Alright. Okay, here's hoping our foes over there decide to vary up on who they decide to attack. Okay, alright. Oh boy, Clint. Oh, Clint. Things may not be going so great for you, buddy. I don't suppose those archers want to be chill about this. Oh! Woo! That's lucky. That's less lucky, but you know what? I'll still take it. I'll still take it. Let's see. Oh, boy. Oh, you poor guy. Oh, no. Come on, attack literally anybody else. Yeek. God damn. Sorry, I've got to fall back. All right, so far, we've lost 2 units, ultimately, over the course of all the maps we've played so far. And both of them have been Clint. That is really unfortunate. I am sorry, my dude. All right, we're gonna have to play this a little more carefully. Oh, hello. Looks like you guys could use some help. Who are you? My name's Kira Wolfstan. Let's fight together. And just for the record, it's a little hard to tell, but I'm just gonna let y'all know here and now. Yeah, that lady ain't wearing no pants. All right. Anywho, now that you have been informed, let us go ahead and do that thing. All right. First things first. Let's see. When it comes to the bats, yeah, they can just swoonce their way right on over, no problem whatsoever. All right. I'm pushing a boulder. There you go. And there you go. It does a little bit of damage. All right. So no matter what, she is going to get bitten by a hellbat. Here's hoping she's only bitten by a single one. Suck on this, brigand! What a fighter. I was kind of hoping that would happen. Girl busts in, makes this big grand entrance, does a battle cry, and it whiffs. Perfect. That happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Of course, this means Kira's gonna get absolutely chomped on by 2 hellbats, which may end up actually just straight up killing her by the end of all of this, which is a huge problem. But, yeah. We're just gonna have to try and find a way to make this all work. Okay. Survival is the name of the game, which means we need to get these dudes out of our lives yesterday. A nice level up is also appreciated. All right. Let's see, what we need to do is do our best. Okay, we'll have Diego stand here. There we go, okay. Good. You didn't block it. Eleni, you can advance a little bit. I'm gonna need you to use some more Dark Star powers over here. The only snag about this situation is the fact that I don't actually know if it's going to kill him or not. It did not. Thank you, damage variables. Oh, that is a problem. All right, well, time to roll the dice on whether or not he blocks this. Chiaka-zing! Damn. Yeah, those are the gambles you're forced to make. Oy. Huxley is probably screwed. Terribly unfortunate. But okay. Yep, they sure are all out going after the old man. Yeah, it is a choice that they have all decided to make. Wow, Huxley is not rolling good numbers today. I'm so sorry, my dude. Yes! I must make a strategic withdrawal. Just for the record, this game actually isn't considered stupid easy, all right? I'm not trying to make excuses here, all right? Okay? Like, you screw up, and I screw up. It's happening. It's a thing that's happening. It's transpiring. But I'm still just saying, and she has been poisoned. All right. This whole situation would have been so much better if we took out that first one. I mean, it was funny. It was comedic. Oh, rest assured of that. But I'd much rather stay alive in the grand scheme of things. All right, and we've still got 4 more of those brigands to deal with. Okay. The good news is the greater majority of these dudes have been properly softened up. The bad news is that whole situation right there. You holding on to a healer? Yeah, you can heal yourself. It'll keep you alive for a little bit longer. Hopefully long enough to stick it out. We'll see. Everybody, hope for the best on that one. Okay, all right, here's what we're gonna do. Get rid of this dude, like so. There you go. Good, 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 good. And then, yeah, no. Considering the bonus damage at play, this seems like the smart call. Okay. Now, when it comes to proper positioning, how far can you guys go? Alright. Okay, okay. Let's see, looking at the range. Damn, 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 damn. Okay. Eleni's probably gonna have to take a hit. Not ideal, but you do what you gotta do, yeah? Luckily, Diego and Ash are powerful, so... Oh! Good showing, Eleni. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. So, here we go, I guess. Oh, boy. Alright, my current strategy and plan is going to be having Ash take point on this one. He has the best defense. Diego and Eleni can take pot shots from behind to the best of their ability. Ow. Alright, now, Kira, would you be so kind as to remind me of whether or not you can make shots from over here? You sure can! Alright, okay. Let's make good use of what time we've got with this gal while she's still standing up. There we go. We'll go with a two-pronged assault on archery! Assuming this doesn't get whiffed. And it didn't! Fantissimo! Oh, fantastic. You really love to see it. You really do. Okay, now. We're gonna have to go ahead and... Bit, bam, boom! Nice. Okay, now Eleni. Diego is in harm's way, but he can counter. Eleni, you just take one step forwards. Depending on how things play out, we'll have you do a little something on the next turn if necessary. Oh boy. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. She'll survive. She'll survive. She's okay. Plus, she can do a really wicked cool staff twirl. You gotta give the gal credit for that. I mean, you guys really would go after the relatively weaker characters, wouldn't you? Full-on display of just being grade A scumbags, the lot of you. Okay, okay, all right. This ain't so bad. This ain't so bad. Okay, so by and large, we might be able to finish things off without Ash having to even get involved, which is good, because I need my other characters to be stronger. Let's see, can we maybe get... Yes, we do believe we absolutely can. All right, use a wee bit of magic! Magic! Take that man to the dark dimension. Honestly, I have always been curious about the implications of the death animation when a character is hit with magic, because they just kind of fade away from reality. They don't turn into a blood geyser like, you know, enemies normally end up doing. I find the whole thing a little bit confusing and a little concerning. But I mean, they're assholes and they're trying to kill us, so I don't feel bad about whatever it is. It's just, you know, part of me wonders if they're in the death dimension, you know, with eternal torment and all that. Anyway, real sorry about that one, Clint and Huxley. With Clint, I mean, man, there was only so much you can do. The enemies are gonna attack somebody. With Huxley, I rolled the dice and I just it did not pay off. I'm gonna have to try and make sure that he gets more times to shine later. Give everybody a moment in the spotlights, let me tell you. I'm Ash Lambert. Thanks for helping us. I'm Kira, a mercenary. Yeah, we know, you introduced yourself once before. So what's with the no pants thing? A fierce warrior and a beauty as well. I think I'm in love. That's rude, Diego. That's okay. Want to hire me as a bodyguard? It looks like you only have this one cute guy as your basic archer class. I'll bet you could use another archer in your party. How about it? She called me cute. Diego, you are a dunce. You're a fine archer. We welcome you to our party, right, Ash? All right, so, I kind of need to say, but this is a top secret mission. So what? What about Eleni and the old man? Okay, that's a good point. She can come. That's why I wanted to say that. Like, all right, yeah, okay, fair enough. Woo! Are you sure, Ash? We should involve some woman who we hardly know. Oh, yeah? Well, I bet I'm a match for even you. I mean, weapon triangle wise? Oh no, you are not. It's not your strength that I'm questioning. You sound like a grumpy old man, Clint. The sun will set soon. Let's make camp. Get all proper introductories out and all that. That's beautiful. Oh, it's you. Couldn't sleep? I want to apologize for forcing you to take me. Well, I understand you're worried about your dad. But you should know that it's possible that your dad really is a traitor. It's also possible that he has reasons that neither of us know about. I want you to be ready to judge for yourself when the time comes. I know what you're trying to say, but I trust my father completely. The truth is, I'm adopted. 15 years ago, Magnus found me. My parents had been killed in the war, and I couldn't remember who I was or what my name was. But Magnus loved me as if I was his own flesh and blood. That's why I'll always trust my father, even if no one else does. That's beautiful. I'm jealous of you. You don't trust your father? He died during the revolution. I'm so sorry. No, don't be sorry. He doesn't deserve it. My father was a soldier in the Liberation Army, but he switched sides and died a traitor's death. My mother and I faced constant humiliation. After Mother died, I fell apart and only Commander Beckett trusted me. He saved me from myself. Mr. Lambert? Anyway, I didn't mean to bore you with that. Please, call me Ash. Okay, Eleni? Sure, Ash, you can call me Eleni. Sweet dreams, Ash. Good night, Eleni. Scenes like that absolutely blew my little child mind, you know? Like, whoa. That was like real deal emotion and stuff. I don't know how to comprehend it, you know? I don't know. So I just have a soft spot for literally every single moment in this game. It's something special for me, I gotta say. Anywho. So, we've doubled our team. That's pretty nice. Okay, I believe, yeah, we can just head over to the port. I do declare things are just fine. We need to find a ship to take us to Gilbaris Island. Let's go to the tavern and ask around. It's strange. Last time I was here, this was a lively and bustling port city. I wonder what could have potentially changed that. Mysteries abound. Alright, let's take a little look-see-loo at our equipment real fast. Alright. Yo, Eleni or Huxley, either of you? Yo, okay, cool. She's got the light bow, and so does Diego. Okay, so only Huxley is able to benefit from any of this. But you know what? He's earned it. The man's earned it after what he went through. And everything else. I believe the wool robe. Yeah, there we go. There you go, my guy. Hopefully that'll keep you truck-a-luckin' just a skosh longer. I promise I'll do better to keep you alive in the next go-about. Oh, dear. Alright, that takes care of all that. Good and plenty. Let's head on over to that there tavern. See what's what. Alright, Mr. Bartender. A ship. I don't think you'll have much luck. The pirate Hassan has been prowling this area recently. Everyone's so afraid that all trade has been brought to a halt. Damn pirates, always causing the troubles. A relative of mine lives on Gilbaris Island, but all contact's been cut off because of that damned pirate. I hope he's okay. I don't know. A monster is living in the sand dune near town. Pirates in the sea and monsters in the sand. What's next? Alien invasion. That's usually how this sort of thing goes. It always comes in threes, don't you know? Anyway, that's a whole lot of nothing. Wait a minute. There is one chance. Nah, forget it. He'd never do it. Tell me. What? Well, his name is Grog Drinkwater. Yep, that's his name. I adore the names in this game. Some of them are the best. He was a great sailor once, but his younger brother was killed by Hassan the pirate, and he hasn't been the same since. Let's go have a talk with this fellow Grog. Man ain't drinking water these days, I'll tell you that much. Excuse me? Anybody home? I'm coming in. And quite frankly, it's your own damn fault for not locking the door. Man, this place stinks of wine. Man, spilt a lot of juice boxes. You bust into my place and then mouth off? Okay, to be fair, that is a fairly good point. Not very cool of you, Diego. Sorry, we knocked, but no one answered. Stupid punks! I didn't answer because I didn't want to be bothered. Well, we're here anyway, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. We want to hire you and your ship to take us to Gilbaris Island. Of course, we will pay you handsomely. Gilbaris Island? Even you strangers must have heard the rumors of Hassan the pirate. If you don't want to die, you'll forget about going there. We're not leaving until you agree to take us. We don't care how foul you smell. And I assure you, it is a lot. Oh, come on already, we'd never make it there. We can protect you from those sea dogs. Okay, I'll make a deal with you. If you guys are strong enough to defeat the monster living in the sand dunes outside of town, I'll think about it. Okay, it's a deal. Ash, you don't even know what the heck it is. Well, I mean, I do. It'll be fine. Don't get your fool selves killed. I can't promise you that. I really, really can't. All right, so if you'll humor me for but a simple moment, we're gonna go ahead and do ourselves a little bit of a savey save. There we go. All right, and look it over. Yeah, we got enough time for this. Let's give it a go. Leaving town. Heading on over to the sand dunes of sea. Which is interesting, because there is literally no sea. Like, at all. Over here. It is just sand. I don't know why it's called that. You could just call it the sand dunes. Regardless. The sand is killing my flat feet. I told you not to come along. Love the sass on display with this woman right now, let's just say. By the way, what kind of monster is it? There's something moving under the sand. Well, in my personal experience, there's only one thing typically dwelling in the sand that can be usually called a monster. And by and large, those usually end up being antlions. Although normally they make giant sinkholes, not pyramids. So that's new. Oh no, it's a bug. I detest bugs. Well, then you better put your best flat foot forward, my friends, because we are going for it. Defeat of the monster. That's all you gotta do, is take care of business. All right, so these are its arms, which seriously implies some really freaky-deaky nonsense going on underneath the sand right now. What does this thing look like when it's completely out of the dirt? Kinda don't wanna know. It's kinda got some sort of horrifying octopus thing going on. Not a fan, not a fan. Anyway, all right, so poor Clint and Huxley are a little bit behind when it comes to being able to have power. So we're gonna have to work on that. I don't want anybody falling behind. All right, the good news is these hands are really weak. So you don't have anything to really worry about in regards to that. There we are. They can block, but, you know, sometimes you really do just gotta take a chance. Sometimes you gotta ganbare it up a little bit. All right, tell you what. Clint and Huxley, you guys actually can chill out together. I'll make a little wall protecting Huxley. Eleni, you chill out behind Ash. There we go. Now, no matter what comes, nobody should outright die. And herein lies the gimmick. The antlion's arms might be incredibly easy to kill, but he can inexplicably grow more of them. And they will never stop growing. So all you can really do is kind of get them out of the way for a little bit before they end up coming back around. Do try to be cognitive of that fact. They're also shockingly mobile, all things considered, I must say. And here we go. I'm going for Diego, huh? All right. That's fine. He'll be okay. Oh, especially if he's pulling off that little maneuver. Hell yeah, Diego! Fantastic. All right. I mean, admittedly, a part of me was kind of hoping you'd take a little bit of damage so Huxley could get some EXP out of that. But yeah, it's fine. I'd rather you not get injured. We're gonna have to aim for its head. As if I wasn't going to already do that. Don't know what you were going on about, my dude. Let's see. What would be the smartest call for Clint? I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. Let's go ahead and... What's the EXP situation on that thing? Oh, absolutely nothing. That's a problem. Well, that's a bit of an issue, I won't lie. Okay. Damn. That tree gets in the way of the arrows. Can't do anything about that. All right. Then here's what we're gonna do. Keep working on getting rid of these hands. They're not especially powerful, but I mean, once they're all wrapped around you at the same time, the damage adds up in a big way. So you want to be careful with that. All right. Seems likely Huxley is going to end up being the target of some unfortunate goings-ons. Or Eleni. Either way. Ooh, hold magic. Right, spellbind. You know what? Let's go ahead and give it a try. Time to roll them dice. Survey says... Jack all. Cool. Glad we had this moment together. Okay, well. What we can do... Well, God dang it. I was really kind of hoping that would work. Come on. Okay, there we go. Thank you. One last nasty claw going all over the damn place. Okay. So we've got the antlion himself and two of his arms. Jeez. What would be the call here? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ice Storm, yeah, it's got abysmal range. Okay. All right. All I can do is my very best to try and make it tantalizing to attack Ash for whatever reason. We're gonna have to hope that it all works out. Let's give it a go, people. The hands return once more. Try and contain them. It will not work. Spellbind might not have been very helpful in this exact instance, but let it be known, that is going to change in a big way very soon. I dare not even attempt to imply what that could mean. Okay. The majority of the arms are no longer here. I mean, you're gonna have to go like an entirely separate turn in order to do anything here. Where are you going? You cannot be attacking Clint. Oh my god! What is with all of these monsters going absolutely bananas on Clint? This poor man. He's out here fighting for his goddamn life. And they are making it exceptionally difficult. Oh my god, Clint! Clint, you poor soul, please survive. I promise I'll keep you alive. Just don't die outright. Oh my god! What is any of this? Oh, Lord, Clint, I am so sorry. If it wasn't also kind of mildly comedic, oh boy. Okay. Man, not great. Okay. Let's see. I don't suppose your Darkstar magic could reach? It sure can't. Okay, all right. right. This is a fine how do you do. But like, seriously, if just one less of those things didn't attack him. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Alright, can't do anything about that either. Alright, we don't really get much in the way of choices here. We're going to have to get bold with things. As I said, the arms are just going to keep coming back no matter what, so... just gonna have to dive in and do as much damage as we possibly can. Depends entirely on what this antlion decides to ultimately do with itself. Right, the hands shifting through the sands. Alright, so... I'd say the smartest target would be Huxley. Which is not good, actually. Because Huxley has less HP right now than Clint did. And we saw how that goes. I don't suppose you could attack Kira instead. I mean, it's still not ideal, but I mean, at least Huxley isn't dying as a result of this. Jesus, that hurts a lot. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, we need to make a stand, make a movement. We gotta go. Problem is climbing up this godforsaken thing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hup, tup, 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 tup. Okay, now let's see. She doesn't have any more herbs. I really probably should have, done something about that when we were in town. Okay, well, it's fine. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Huxley, what kind of range? Okay, you've got good range when it comes to your healing, so we can work with this. We can work with this. Okay, that should theoretically keep her going. That's going to be the hope. All right, let's see. Can I? Oh boy. Oh jeez. Okay, so Diego's not going to be able to do a whole lot in this next turn, but it is what it is. Oh god damn it. Okay, well. Tell you what, let's move Eleni and Huxley a little bit to make this less of a thing. Oh, I can't move Huxley. I can't move Huxley. My guy, you're holding on to. Oh, no, you're not. You are not. You are not. Huxley's gonna get taken out again. Ooh, that's a problem. Okay, all right, all right. At least you decided to attack Diego. We can work with this. We can work with this. What I really need that antlion to do. Oh, Kira is absolutely boned. Okay. Okay, all right. Unless that antlion decides to get bold and adventurous and attack somebody else. Nope, it's absolutely going to attack Kira, and she is getting taken out real fast on that one. Okay. All right. Not worried. Yep. Nope. We are doing just fine. Everything is going great. I don't suppose there's any chance whatsoever that you could block this particular attack. Oh, dear God Almighty, you have got to be kidding me this fine day. Well. All right, we got lucky on this one. We sure did. All right, step 1, move Kira over here. Step 2, have her shoot a little old arrow right along the way. Very nice, very nice. Okay, next thing on the itinerary, heal this poor woman right on up. Just heal her right proper up. There you go. There you go. Okay. And, okay. All right. Huxley's managing to catch up a little bit. I still feel bad about Clint. Okay. Methinks the arrow ain't gonna fly proper with this one. No, sir. No, sir. All right. Well, we'll just continue with this for now. Right here, right now. Okay. Not much in the way of options on this one, is there? All right, then. Darkstar, go. The fact of the matter is, we've just got to make some plays. He's just gonna keep wearing us down if we don't do something here. There you go. All right, luckily armor classes, their astronomically high defenses don't really amount to a whole lot when it comes to the magics.
Magic!
And luckily, I've got exactly 1.5 dark magic type users at this exact moment in time. So let's just go ahead and make use of it. Freeze that bug! Hell yeah! Okay, all right, other than the horribly painful existence that is Clint, dear God, that poor man, we came out of that pretty good. We had some real bad luck, but we had some pretty fantastic luck too. Little of both. Little of both. I never thought you guys were really gonna do it. So that means you'll take us now, right? Let me sleep on it, okay? Sleep on it? You promised! Actually, no, he didn't. He said he'd think about it. Hold on. We'll accept your answer tomorrow. But let me just say one thing. Whoever it is you've lost, drinking won't bring them back. Just remember that. Little brother, I'm sorry. The next day. All right, I'll take you. Thanks a lot. I thought about what you said, and you were right. And behold, we have found ourselves another partner. Admittedly, I did think our odds of you accepting were pretty good, considering the first time we saw you, you were wearing a normal shirt, and then the next time we saw you, you were wearing armor and you have a sword and shield on your back, implying that you were getting ready for action. So, yeah. The ship's docked just out of town. And to the ship we most assuredly will go in the next episode. I sincerely hope you've all been enjoying yourselves so far. I hope I'm making this game look as cool as I've always felt that it truly was. And yeah, I'll see you all next time for more adventure. See you then.